5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we are a go. Where's my screen? There it is. All right, this is well, it used to be called Power Hour, but now we're calling it YOLO Hour because there's just too many power hours. And what we do in this hour is basically YOLO. We look at we just try to find rockets. We're just betting some beer money, just looking at to put some beer money into the market and see if we can find some rockets and see if we can't make a little bit of pizza, a little bit of beer money. Like I said, we're just looking for, nice little green candles going straight up, and that's what we do. So let's do what we came here to do, and let's go find some rockets. I'm gonna put myself off to the left here, and then I'll pump this up. I use Robinhood so I can spot the rockets faster. You'll see why. So what was funny? So from I just took off for some reason, but my ATOS options suck. But hey, let me know if you're here. By the way, so the ENVB was left over from the Power Hour on Thursday. So I just bought more shares because I heard more rumors. Didn't even play on Friday. We didn't do YOLO Hour on Friday, and here we are on Tuesday. And yeah, I'm up 41 bucks on some pizza money, if you would. So, all right, we are going to move. We're going to spin the casino wheel, if you would. This is kind of how we roll. And see if we can't find some rockets. If you spot one out there that I do not see, let me know. Really quick, let's look at the markets. Got a lot of news today as well. We've got the Dow just off its lows, but not by much. NASDAQ has fully come back. It's now directionally sideways, and the S&P is about even for the day. The NASDAQ's up 31, but the Dow's down hard. Now, what's also down hard, as we all know, is our little friend Bitcoin, and how Bitcoin goes, the market goes. So it's at 46.9, 47 right now. It literally did a 10,000 down. You don't see that very often. What's up, Scott P? Good time, man. Glad you're here. Let's jump in here. Let me find my Robinhood. Let's spin the wheel. I'm starting about what? I'm starting about 20, about 17% up. All right, or really zero. So let's just go there. All right, see what we got. If we got any rockets, yeah, crypto went this morning. I don't know what the peak was. It looked like, here's RMBL, guys. That could turn on something. It looks like it is pivoting down, but we'll see. We'll keep that in our thoughts and prayers, if you know what I mean. The reason that I've got this is the ENVB that was left over from Thursday, and that was on merger rumors, and I'm keeping it because it's absolutely true. They've got like 20 million in cash. They are being bought. A lot of big catalysts there, and they also own 3 other companies. KDNY, not a rocket, but directionally bullish today. Nice little grinder today. If you're in KDNB, we are seeing some stocks really grinded out today. Not a lot, but enough to keep us interested. And if we can't find rockets, I may find some grinders today. I just don't know how many rockets we're going to see. Usually it's 1 or 2. That KDNY looks like a great grinder. It's up 3%. KOS just turned. We might take a half a share right here of KOSS. As you know, that is, they manufacture and it's stereo equipment or headphones, whatever it is. All right, we're going to spin the casino wheel again, see if we can find another one. I'm getting some major slippage because I hadn't even bought a share there yet. Robinhood's been slow today. If you tried to log on and buy the dip in crypto, well, you got pretty much effed. I'm going to tell you that now. It was a shit show. So Coinbase failed. Kraken failed. FTX, actually, you could trade there, but it wasn't great. It was very, very slow is what I hear. What else do we have? Gemini basically failed. 404 out. Voyager, I tried to get on it. it made me log back in like 3 times. Look, these platforms, these crypto platforms, if you want to get out quick, it ain't gonna happen. I'm just gonna tell you now. So what you got to do is, real quick, Neuro. We need to watch this one. This one may, if this one hits the intraday high 1107, it may run here. I'm gonna jump on. I'm gonna buy one. It just turned. I'm not. I'll have to wait on that. I'm gonna spin the wheel on the casino again. Let me know if you're here. We got 4 or 5 watching now. Let me know if you're seeing rockets. What you like. I'll answer any questions. But I was talking about the crypto exchanges, right? And there's not a one that was untouched. Binance couldn't even trade. So don't even go there about, oh, Binance is so great. All right, BBIG just turned up. We are going parabolic. Boom. BBIG is a buy right now. It's a buy for me. See if we can jump on this rocket. It's up 9% now. We'll see what it does. Let me spin the wheel again. Get back down there. I had a heck of a time. I went to lunch, but I actually went to the gym and did some reading and tried to get we had cake yesterday for my mom's birthday and I had to work that shit out. But anyway, all right, so going back to crypto real quick. Did not see not one platform that really performed like it should. Just going to let you know now. So if you're trying to get out of crypto, you need to get out these exchanges. They're good for scaling at 3x, but they need to be scaling at 300x, because when everybody wants in to get out of positions, or like me to buy the dip, you can't even get in. Like literally, Bitcoin went from like 52 to 42. It didn't stay at 42 long. It jumped back up to 44, but I saw it. It tried to jump in Coinbase Pro, in fact. So mad. So I could only understand the frustrations that you guys can are seeing as well. Not seeing a lot of rockets, guys. Just not seeing the YOLO rockets we like to see. SNGX may, if it goes green, that might be one. We keep our eye on. We did see the BBIG. We definitely need to manage it because it is a meme stock, and I think it really runs. So let's hope it does that. PLTR, Palantir. It's not. If it's going to go on from there, it's going to grind. Let me spin the wheel again so I can get down here. I've got 400 stocks plus. Like I was saying on Wednesday, I didn't know I had this many stocks that I plow through, but it's awfully fun. It really is. Going through it. I see a few grinders, a lot going sideways too. By the way, a lot of these are directionally sideways now, intraday, and that is something that I thought we might have, because that's exactly what the Nasdaq is doing right now. Tesla's up to almost 3%, but it's directionally sideways in intraday, which is good because you actually have a pretty large down day. All right, let me get back up here. Let's see what we got. Come on. Palantir, it looks like it may want to run, guys. It may want to run with us in the YOLO Hour. Again, we renamed it from the Power Hour 1 because there was too many power hours. There's power hours for everything. Drinking, sports talk, which I've got on a channel here in Dallas. It's a radio station, and they've got a power hour as well. I'm like, we need something better. Plus, it better describes what we do here. Looking for rockets. Just gonna YOLO. We don't do any due diligence. We don't really know a lot about the stocks. Maybe some we do, but we're not looking at the TA. We're not looking at the micro. We're not looking at the macro, right? We kind of know what the macro's doing, but the micro, we don't know what the catalysts are. There's no due diligence here. We're just chasing intraday rocket YOLOs. That's what we're doing here. We spin this wheel. We went to the bottom, and now we're on our way back up. Great. GRAY looks like it could. It's directionally sideways right here. I can get into it. This thing may turn up right here, guys. This might turn up pretty big. We'll take a shot right now. because I don't know what BBIG is doing. What's up, Jay Streets? What's up, Jay Streets? That a guy in Friday Night Lights. It's greatness. Cost has directionally turned back on me. It's pulled back. LBA. I bought this one because there was a director that's a fund that sized up. So BBIG pulled back on me. Let's see if it makes a run right here. I'm gonna add one right here and see if we can make a push here. It looks like it wants to push. I don't have the volume though. KOS S is I'm out. I gotta lose that one. Did not do well for me, but again we go. Let's spin it. VIH. Hey, I was in VIH this morning, and it's a SPAC. So I had VIH from the YOLO Hour on Thursday, and I sold like literally up here. I sold at 9 actually. That's not 9. I have to look back, but it was close to 9. I thought is where I sold it. Directly sideways now, but this could be a stock to watch. Definitely a stock to trade. Could be as early as tomorrow. So I was seeing like the top 5 SPAC stocks, and that was number 2, VIH. So Jay Streets, there you go, brother. I don't have a whole lot of information on it. I didn't read. I just know that. I got that from a chartist. I'm trying to remember who on Twitter who was talking about that. It's in the channel on our stocktrade.tips Telegram channel. I did give them credit for it, and I forget who it was, but it was a reputable source. Look at KD and Y, guys. Just grind. Let's just grind with it. Let me just get one. Take a little. I'm just going to take one little share. I'm going to grind along with the Chinook Therapeutics. Maybe we keep it tomorrow because it's going to continue to grind up. When you're in a day like today, you see something like that grinding. If it doesn't turn down, at the end of the day, and it could definitely pull back because people want to take profits. The big problem was over the weekend, guys, as we spin the wheel again, the big problem is that COVID cases went up. Travelers were everywhere, but COVID cases did go up. But I think they went up because they report on Tuesday. So you got Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday cases. So that might be the reason in the paperwork spike. Let's just call it that, right? Look at FSK. Woo! Is it clear the interest at 23.35? It's on it right now. I'm gonna take a third of that. It's a $23 stock, and I think it gets turned back here. But I went to FSK. FSKR has done us well. And last week, it did us well. FSKR, I believe, is the ticker symbol, if you would. And let's spin real quick. EYEG. This has been a stock that we watched like a couple months ago. Up 5% today. It's good. That is directionally bearish though. So what I would tell you is, if you want to buy that stock, buy it for the hour, maybe for a day, but I would not stay in that stock long. You just can't get long in directionally bearish stocks. It's very, very tough, especially even for swing trades right now. Like I said, the micro stocks, especially after today, the micro stocks, the small caps, and the mid caps are still basically directionally sideways, right? Update on the markets. If you did not know, Jay Street, thanks so much. Oh, female, nice. Brooklyn singer, awesome. Good to have you on. I hope you're up there safe, and I hope nothing really flooded out for you up there in Brooklyn. Nice. So here's what we got for the year. NASDAQ up 19%, S&P up 20%. So again, if you're not beating the S&P and the NASDAQ this year, you really need to look at the way that you're trading. You should be beating those, right? If you're just chasing meme stocks, that's not trading, right? You also have the Dow up 16, and just for context, NVIDIA, if you had got in it in January, it's up 75%, right? Bitcoin was up 80%. After today, I don't know where that lands. It's probably lands somewhere around 70 to 68% ish, if you would. Looking for rockets here still. We are trending up, it looks like, but that could be. There's BBIG. Looks like it's gone directionally parabolic. Still looking at BBIG. Still holding that one. We're going to continue to look at rockets. I'm seeing some. I'm seeing some retracing from the lows off of stocks that are red. And then I see SGOC going straight down 11% today. That's the thing with these meme stocks. It's tough. Okay, AVRO. Ooh, it has 641. It cleared the tower and then it turned back. You always see that. Damn. All right, back we go. By the way, Goldman Sachs cut their growth GDP forecast from 6% back to like 5.7 or 5.2. I don't remember which. I've got 5.2 written down, but it might have been 5.7. So again, stocks are going to slow. Is basically what that means for you. Back to crypto really quick. We had 1.1 billion in longs wiped out in just Bitcoin, and over 2 billion in all of crypto longs wiped out. So, but you still have a lot of cryptos doing very, very well on the channel. I told you what I bought. Got a little Solano, little Cardano, Bitcoin, of course. Did not pick up ETH. ETH went from 4,000 to 3,100, 3,200. It's back up to 34 now. So it was a nice little dip buying opportunity. What else did I pick up with? Picked up a little Matic, a little Poly, if you would. Trying to think what else I picked up. But those are the main cryptos that I picked up. By the way, so when somebody talks about CPI, that's typically the inflation number. That's going to show you that inflation's only up 1%. But if you look at the real inflation, right, we all know it's around 15%, right? So be wary of that. AVRO is getting close to run, guys. It really are. ETNB is getting close to run. It's got to clear the tower. So they've got inflation at 1%, but the actual asset inflation is 15%. Basically, if you bought an asset, including stocks, you're probably up 15%. Now, stocks are a little bit different, but if you bought the S&P, what I say it's up 20%, right? So there you go. Do yourself a favor through the end of the year. This is what I've done. I went and put in had some cash in my 401k, went in and put in the S&P. The S&P is a really good ETF to be in. There's about 10 that follow just the ETF because they kick out the bad stocks. They put the good stocks in. By the way, they put in Match.com today, MTCH, and also BRO. Now, here's how you play that. It does get a bump in the first week. All right, we're looking CLDX real quick. Oh, it's a grinder. Dang it. Let me manage some positions. We got BBIG at 4% already for us. That's big. That's a good stock for us. Gray is grinding down. LKDNY is still 0. Do we want to add to this position? I think we might, because this may be a FOMO jump in here. Let's see what we can do with BBIG. I just added 2 more. So I've got total of 4 shares, big 4 shares in there. Let's see what BBIG can do for us if it can still run. And it may pull back some, but then it could continue its run. That might be a healthy pullback because that's a big green candle. We'll look at that in just a second. If you're on, introduce yourself. If you've got any questions, I will answer them, crypto or stock-wise, off the top of my head, if I can talk intelligently about that stock. One we've seen in the past, one we've researched in the past, one we've done the TA on, the due diligence a little bit of the micro, if you would. Yeah, so the MTCH and BRO added to the S&P 500 today. Here's the deal with that. Here's a little trading snippet. The first week they typically get the averages. The stocks that are averaged into the S&P typically get 4% for that week. They're up 4%, right? For the year though, they're gonna, for the next 12 months out, right? They are going to typically, on average, they're going to be down. So that's just how it works. So understand that. We're spinning the wheel here. We're still looking for rockets. A little YOLO rockets here. I got a lot of YOLO rockets going straight down. Kind of like the Bitcoin candle today was insane. It was a straight red candle, and it just kept falling. And but it does that. So it did its 10% down, 15% down, and that's what you get. SPSE or SPCE space is grinding up. If you guys wanted to know, also FAMI, a true penny stock, is grinding up. We've jumped on that stock before in YOLO Hour before, so. That's a good one. Clove's up 21% today, just so you know. That's a very good move for it. Clove had some momentum on FinTwit, on basically most mentions on finance Twitter. FinTwit's what it's called. It's a hashtag if you want to know. Still moving here, still moving. It's a Monday. We've had about 6-7 people join. If you see any rockets, please call them out. Love the VIH. We had that, like I said, on last Thursday, and it served me well. So I think that will continue to serve well. Let's talk about Loot NFTs. Who likes NFTs here? Because apparently Zero Hedge says 18% of Americans have bought an NFT. Now here's the thing. Do you really believe that 18% of Americans have bought an NFT? No. So I don't know where Zero Hedge is getting that. And then they said 30% are interested in buying them. So I'm like, where do you get those numbers at? It makes no sense. 0 sense. I would tell you there's probably less than 5% that have bought an NFT. One, they're very expensive. Two, you've got to understand how to get them, where to get them, which ones to buy. There's a lot of research involved. And then you got ETH gas fees, which are going out through the roof. I told you guys I was trying to move around $400 on like last week and on Saturday. Nothing's changed. It was going to cost me $180 to move 400 in an ERC20 ETH token move, and I was like, you got to be kidding me! Oh, I've got 5 shares of BBIG. It's about where it was, so we should still be up about 4%. Not seeing any rockets. Where are the rockets today? We typically see them right around 2 at 2:30, which we're getting real close to, and about 10 minutes till the closing bell. That's when you see a lot of rockets. Don't ask me how. I know that's just through experience. Boom. That's what's up. What's up, J. Joseph? 01? No way. So yeah, there's absolutely no way that 18% of Americans had. I mean, what is that? Be 33. So we're looking at like 45 million people have bought NFT. There's just no way. Absolutely not. That's insane. I did see a good one though, Loot, but it sold out over last Friday. It's called Loot. So really interesting. So it's the co-creator of Vine. He didn't do an NFT. What he did was he put these so he put text. It was just text, and people then went and created the NFT from his text list, right? So the text list might be leather belt, crown of Zorro, shield of YOLO, or boots of Valhalla, whatever, and then somebody would go create that, and he did 8,000 of them. It sold out that day, and now all of those NFTs collectively are worth like, I want to say it's either 4 million or 42 million. I'd probably err on the $42 million side, so which is crazy. So basically, he just put out descriptions, and it was free. So, but he's going to do another drop of the list very, very soon, and it's going to be a synthetic list, so it's going to have a lot more, right? And so, if I get his name, I'll put it up on the channel so you can see it. Guys, I'm not seeing a whole lot of rockets. If you're seeing rockets, let me know. I am seeing some grinders. I'm seeing, you know what it is? It's just mixed. Just like what? Yeah, it's mixed. NASDAQ is sideways. It is holding its gains, and S&P is going sideways as well. Come on. Let's get a few rockets here. We need it. We need a few rockets. I always see BBIG, but we're already in BBIG. So ENVB was grinding today. I talked about that. If you didn't know, they've got $20 million in cash, and they're looking to merge, and they own 2 other companies, not outright, but they own the majority of shares. Spotify, if you didn't know about it, it was upgraded to overweight, meaning that's good. And J&J was downgraded with a price target of 187 to equal weight. So is anybody seeing rockets? Come on, got to be one. It's one of those days. A lot of grinders are. Look at Talk is grinding up. Fami's grinding up. Sophie's now going sideways of 5%. It's nice to see. Holding gains on a day like this. That's not really. I mean, it's not exactly what you want to see, but it's the second best thing for sure. ARCT grinding up. That is a biotech, and one that's held by one Kathy Wood of the ARK Invest. You know her as Aunt Kathy if you're on Reddit. CLDX still grinding up 2%, but it's grinding up. What else we got? There's VIH at the very end. All right, let me spin the wheel a little bit quicker here as we go back up, spinning the wrong way, looking for the triple cherries or the triple sevens. If you like the dice, we're trying to hit the snake eyes, and just seeing what we can find here at the casino, if you would. Oh yeah, and if you didn't know, Bitcoin mining stocks or the crypto mining stocks like your Mara, your SOS, all down today significantly. So understand that might be a good buying opportunity for you. MSTR should be down as well. Have not looked at it, but it's probably down. That could be a buying opportunity for you as well. Like I said, I finally got in. I did not buy the bottom of the crypto dip, but I did buy some more because it's still down. And but Bitcoin did not hold 46. That is the most concerning part. John Vargas, what's up? Today was not really a big day, I think. No, it was not a big day. Certainly not a big day for stocks. Had the bad news on the Delta. You had people losing their benefits, their unemployment benefits for about 7 million people ran out on Monday. So I do think you'll see the jobs tick up. People got to earn a living. They got to make rent. They got to pay kids, man. You know, they got to pay to feed their kids, just like I do. So, all right, let's see where we're at today. BBIG has fallen back a little bit. I think we're going to stay with it, though. It's just a slight pullback. I hope it was up to 3.5%. ENVB. Don't sell off on me. I thought the thing might grind today. I'm going to keep it even if it does because I think there's more news to come. There's a lot of talk on FinTwit, on Reddit, that ENVB could make its high. And the high in ENVB, it sits at, right now, it sits at 3. The high this year is 15. So if it even gets close to it, say it gets 7 or 8, I'm happy. And I'm probably out by then. Gray is just grinding sideways. Don't see it taking off. What's the volume? Volume's there if it wants to, but I just don't see it's not going to make a move. If it does, I just effed up. But don't see it. FSK looks like it's moving sideways as well, and is. I'm gonna sell off there too. It's just not gonna be a rocket. It might grind up a little more. You might keep a look at or keep your eye on that one for sure. And KNDY is still grinding for us. All right, let's spin the wheel. Let's get it moving. Go back to the casino. Not sure who's on here. If you're a college football fan, pretty cool site. At the Wisconsin, at the Michigan game. At the Wisconsin game, they were playing jump around. One of the wildest scenes I've seen in college football in a long time. 90,000 people jumping around to jump around. That one. And then we had at Michigan game, they started the song and they turned off the speakers. And literally the entire stadium of 110,000 people were singing, and I'm not kidding you here, Mr. Brightside from The Killers. It's on Twitter. Look it up. It was badass. It's kind of quirky, because that song came out in like 07 or 06, whatever it was, right? And they're singing Mr. Brightside, and they go through like 2 choruses. It's pretty cool. We also had a lot of college. I don't know if y'all saw this. Thanks for your work. Yeah, Jim. I'm just trying. Jim. I'm just trying to find some rockets for you guys, and in the meantime, I just try to fill with some really cool stuff you might want to hear. The other thing they were saying, this was at like, I'm not kidding you. I saw this, could not believe it. They were saying F Joe Biden, and it wasn't at one stadium. They had about 15 stadiums where that chant broke out. Now, it wasn't all the entire stadiums saying that, but it was a large chunk. So, wow, he was supposedly the most popular president when he was voted in. I don't see that now. So, I don't know. AVRO, what's up? I could turn it into one. I'm going to take a shot here, guys. Because you know what? Shoot or shoot, and we're going to shoot. That's AVRO. It's a biotech. Clearly because it's AVRO bio. So we're going to shoot on that one. We're going to take a shot there. Spin the casino wheel again. And let's keep this party moving. What do we got here in ZNTL? It needs to clear the tower. 68. And could not clear the tower. It got turned back. We'll keep an eye on that. Let me spin faster. Where are those triple cherries or the triple sevens? That's what we need. That's what we're looking for. Come on. Anybody see anything? No. WISA has turned up for us before. Has it cleared the tower? Oh, we may. You know what? We're going to shoot on this one too. Take a shot. I think people are either going to sell off if you're up big, or they are. It's going to continue sideways, or I think we'll see a few rockets here. We're 233 right now. We're halfway through our session, and continuing to move faster here. ZNTL. I don't think it's got to clear what 60. What do we say? 68. So there's 68.51. It just dropped off. I think it's still gonna drop. Let me spin it. Let me get way down here. I got one of those track mouses, whatever it is. Spin it, just like you would the pull the lever of the slot machine. Ba-doom. See if we can come up with some aces here. I'm starting to see some sell-offs. I would bet if we looked at the NASDAQ, it'll be selling off, and that's kind of what you get, Tis what it is. In Bitcoin, we had El Salvador took Bitcoin to an actual national currency today. It's a big day, and we celebrated by it selling off by 15%. So I know that they had bought 200 Bitcoins and they were going to buy 200 more. So hopefully they bought the dip. And then they were going to give every citizen, I don't know what the exact Bitcoin decimal was, but it's going to be $30 in Bitcoin. So every citizen was going to get a piece of Bitcoin to spend. And that's pretty cool. Sol, are you talking about Solana? Yes, Solana is still strong. If you want to look at the crypto really quick, let me refresh. We're 47.34 for Solano. I bought the dip about 155, I think 160-ish, right in there, and it's up to 174. I'd have to look at the TA on that, but that's been strong. Cardano went under 250, but I went ahead and bought it, and I bought some Bitcoin. Tried to buy XRP, but it's still kind of frozen out on a lot on the exchanges that would sell me XRP. I was frozen out, which was most of them, right? Also bought like a couple Link too, like 5 Link. Like, what do you think, big? So we can get back to Robinhood. Let's spin it. Let's go. Why is it's pulling back, guys? Summit. We got enough firepower. It barely cleared the tower at 330. It's where it sits now. I don't like it because it's done this to me before, and I need more volume coming in, and I don't see that. So shooters may shoot, but we have also risk management. BBIG is up 6 now. We have cleared 6. We are up. Well, if you take out ENVB, which you have to, we are up. I want to say we're up about $4. Well, you can't count it. So we're up about 3. It's good. That'll get me a beer at Happy Hour here at J. Pepe's. If y'all have that little restaurant around there, that's what it'll get you. KOSS looks like it's still it wants to grind. It looks like it wants to grind. That's what I'll say with it, right? Again, we don't do any due diligence, guys. We're not. This is all YOLO. We're just trying. Oh, BNTX. We may have it. Oh. That's a good one too. That could easily turn. Does not have a small float though, and that's the problem here. But that thing, it jumped quick. I mean, I'll take a shot here, but I'm gonna dumb it down. So we'll take a shot with BNTX. That's a very expensive stock, guys. 347. Not gonna blow my whole, pizza load on freaking BNTX. But shoot or shoot, right? So spin this wheel again. Spin a little faster here. See if we get those triple cherries. Why is it did turn up? Son of a bee. It has cleared the tower. It turned up. Let's see what it can do. I bought back in. Boy, that's a bad move on my part. I should have left it. But hey, we'll see what it does from here. KD and Y still grinding. Love to see it. What I don't like to see is the sell-offs. Very mixed today. Why is it still haven't got in there yet? So there must be some volume coming in. I'm going to get some big slippage on WISA for sure. And of course it's Robinhood. So, the payment for order flow plus what they take, I'm going to get some big slippage there. So, I saw what Robinhood takes. So on like 20 shares, they make about, I want to say 2 cents. So figure that math out. That's basically what they say. It's up to take a stab. Stab, STAB. Let's do it. It's what I do not have. Yes, we're in. I'm jumping on it. Boom. Let's go. Let's go get that down. What's the volume's low though, Jim? The volume is at 90,000, but it looks like it could run here. So, and it wants to grind as well. So that's a very good. It's cleared the tower as well. AVRO. I got. Oh, and why is it 2? What is going on? See, slippage, big slippage. Effing Robinhood, man. If it weren't for the slippage, I'd use this thing a lot. I'm using TD. I'm kind of working my way into Webull. So give me your thoughts on Webull if you use it, right? Because I need it on the go, and Robinhood's just not cutting it for me. I do like the options on Robinhood, but gosh, I can't keep 25K on 5 different platforms. So to miss the PDT rule, pattern day trader rule, if you didn't know, yeah. But if you're with me right now, BBIG, come on, run it, buddy. So we should be up 7 because we got in on that one at 10%. It's now up 17%. So we should roll up on that one. That's our big winner for today. I'm promising you. I don't know if we'll do any better than a 7%. We just need to do a little risk management on that one. ENTB. We got to go for it. Let's do it. Let's see what it can do. I don't think it's going to do much. ENTB, which is 89 bio, clearly a biotech. It has run for us before. And we're happy to take that position, but I don't know if it really does a lot. Look at Stab. I'm only down a cent in there, but I got a bad slippage. Hopefully you guys are not using Robinhood. Maybe you are because it's just easy and quick. My options are probably hurting me as well. ATOS, I bought some very cheap options on here. One was $7, one was like $5 last week. And it took off the first 2 days, and then Thursday and Friday was either down or sideways, and today ATOS, which is Atosa Therapeutics, is down. So those are not looking very good, and I believe those are coming due the middle of this month, maybe the 17th. 17th, yeah, 9/17 I believe is when those were calls, by the way. So FOMO, I would, but there's not a lot of volume. It's just going to be stuck there. So not going to go after FOMO. MRIN, look at that. It's looking bullish. It's got to clear the tower. So keep your eye on MRIN. Big meme stock there as well. Our Reddit favorite, if you would. And we'll continue to spin. Look at TRMMD. If you didn't know what TRMD, so they are bulk containers. Bulk shipping for, they're basically oil vessels, but they pay a 10% dividend. And they're controlled by like one of the billionaire investors. He literally owns like 70% of the company, and he pays himself a 10% dividend. Also, the book value is more than the actual, or it's real close. The book value is more than the market cap. So I think it's Howard Marks. In fact, I know it's Howard Marks. So he knows that he could sell that at book value right now and get his money out. So he just starts paying himself. Yeah, Dante, we have BBIIG. We got in at 10%, is now 17%. So we're looking good there. Thank you, though. Appreciate it. That's what we need more of, is people calling out some tickers for me. FOMO, I'm not going to jump into it. Just doesn't have enough volume. I mean, it's got low volume. You can just tell. And let's go back up. We're going to spin the casino slot machine again, and we got some I'm seeing a lot of bullish, or more bullish stocks than I thought I'd see. Let's just say that, not a lot, but more bullish stocks making an upturn. Let's see what the market's doing. It's directionally sideways, and on the heat map, I'm seeing a lot more red. But the NASDAQ is what we're typically trading here on the micro, the small, and the mid caps here. So what we need to look for are these that are CLNN has turned up. Again, it was directionally bearish. Now it is bullish intraday. PALI up 5%, moving sideways, but could CERE. What the story there? This thing, it's on a nice little ramp, guys. That's not a bad stock to hold. I'm just telling you now. It's had its troubles. Not a bad stock to hold. CERE. It is a biotech though, so those can get a little bit out of control, like my AVRO just did. Lost a little money there. What else do I got to trim on? BNTX will hold. BBIG, or did it go? It's still going up. It was 17. Oh, there it goes. We were up 17. So we were up about $7, $8. You know what? I'm going to hold on to this. I think this thing can still, BBIG, I believe, can still run. I'm not going to take profits yet. It's up 12. We're up 2% on the day, or it's up 12% on the day. We're up about 3% now. WISA has, I'm going to keep it for now because it threw me off last time. All right, let's go through here. Let's spin the casino wheel. Get us a little, see if we can find some more rockets here. RMBL looks like it wants to run. RMBL was an insider bought that in the last 2 days. Either Friday or Thursday. It might have been today that I saw that. So be cognizant of RMBL as well. It's a good. It might actually take off due to a catalyst, because you know clearly what we do on this channel is insiders. We look at insider trades. We look at big hedge fund trades, right? Typically the hedge fund trades, they're probably what I like to say out of the money before we can even really get into the stock and take a nice position and see it go up. They're already in and out, and they get 10 days between the trade. Here we go. Has it cleared the tower yet? 285. It's sitting on it. It is sitting on the tower. You know what? Shoot or shoot. Let's do it. Why not? It's a good day to get a little crazy, as my crypto is down today. It looks like it might bounce though. Speaking of crypto, just really quick. So FTX signed up Steph Curry today. They already had Tom Brady on board, and they also had the number one pick on board, promoting their exchange, FTX. They also have a token, FTT. They also have Trevor Lawrence. He was the number one pick out of Clemson, who will start on Sunday. So he'll start for Urban Meyer down there in Carolina. So there you go. I'm not sure how many of you guys watch football. All right, here we go. We got Comstock Resources, 730. It's kind of cleared the tower here. Definitely a grinder. So why don't we go ahead, take a shot here, take a small one little stock. One share of Comstock is what we're taking here. We're looking good. We're looking green. BBIG, we're actually down though. Yeah, it's turned down on us. It says we're up 8 though. How did I get up so much on that? Maybe I was wrong. I thought we got it at the 10% mark. That's good though. Yeah, it's up 19 on the day. We're up 9. All right, that makes more sense. I'm gonna keep it, because we got in what, about 2 o'clock, about 2:05. So we got in at 8:59, and it was at 7. Yeah, we're gonna stick with it. That's what we're gonna do. So keep it moving. What else? Stab has done a full pivot and a pullback, and we will jump out of that. Maybe it will do what a WISA did, and that was do a retracement. We'll see if it does. But for right now, we need to get down to these bottom stocks we have not hit. We move through here fairly quickly. Roll the dice, see if we can hit some snake eyes. Look at LXU. That may directionally clear the tower. And if it does, we will jump on that and take a position. Let's see what else we can see here. CRK, we just took a position there. It's cleared the tower, but not by much. Still could turn back on us, but it's not doing a full pullback yet. GTHX is starting to grind up and has gone. It's gone back green again. KPTI is about to go green again. And what else are we seeing? SNOW, Snowflake, has not cleared the tower yet. We'll hold off on that. Looking at the bottom here, TELL is up almost 2% on the day. Again, the Bitcoin mining stocks, as I move through here, are down 4 and 5%. That's Mara. That is SOS. It's MSTR. It's MicroStrategy. Their man Michael Saylor. If you don't know him, you need to know him. He's really one of the biggest leaders of the Bitcoin, of the crypto space, really, but Bitcoin primarily. Let's see here. Roku, what you got? Anybody seeing that Roku? It looks like it hadn't cleared the towers. Well, I'm going to hold off on it. I'm going to go back up here in just a second. CLDX is doing a pullback. It looks like it's SOLY is turning over. That's a lot of turn. Well, BCYC is turning it over, but it was never really that green. ARQ is turning over. Fold is down today. That's bad. Not good. Teladoc. Was it Teladoc? I put up a chart this morning. It was TDoc that it's at a point. Look at Roku. Barely cleared the tower and it pulled back, which we knew it would do. All right, just had someone on the channel. Anik, I think he made a little money, made 9% on BBIG. Glad to see it. If you jumped in heavy, what's Wish doing? James is telling me Wish may have a little. Oh man, it went big this morning, 5 up quick, and then directionally sideways. Very bullish on Wish. If you really want to know, that's just my opinion. That's also an opinion of my buddy on the channel, James, who does a lot of stock charting. MTL, look at MTL. Now it's held the gains and gone, just grinded. I mean, what was it at? 37. It's grinded all the way to 60, down to 57 now. MTL. Not sure what the catalyst was, but congratulations to the bulls on that one. You love to see it. You love to see it. What else do we got? ATIF is turning directionally bullish again. You might look at that one. It's not a rocket, but it's a grinder. You like those? ZH is a grinder for sure. Up 8, just grinding. You see it there. Wanted LITB is turned over. Now it's still up 17%. So if you're in that stock, you might want to look at that. LITB up 17%, but it's directionally turning over right now. Meaning that it's selling off, aka sell off. ADIL is doing the same thing. FSK is doing the same thing. Glad we got out of that one. That has really pulled back hard, in fact. Why is that? I can't make sense of you. And BNTX, what are we doing here? What's our position here? We've lost a cent. So maybe tomorrow I'll take bigger positions. And maybe I'll show you guys how you can use YOLO to actually grow. It's not real smart, but if you trade heavy enough, and like a BBIG, like if I had 50 shares or 500 shares, typically you would keep adding to this position. So we saw it at whatever it was, 10, and then or whatever it was. So I would continue to add to that position, and you could make out big. So, but I don't like to do that on here because one is I don't want you guys betting big, because again, this is no due diligence. This is no, we're not even looking into the stock. I couldn't tell you what half these stocks do, right? So that's why we do not, or I don't bet a lot on here. Maybe one day I will, but So I don't want you guys, again, there's no due diligence, there's no micro, there's no macro, there's no, what's the catalyst, what's the news on the stock, what's its price target, is it got a small float, does it have high short interest? Those are the stocks that really, really run now, which is crazy. You didn't have that last year, except the very end of last year. You had a run on GameStop, but this year is the first year that I've really seen stocks go up. Several stocks on one day will be up 50, 60, 70, 80%, sometimes 400%. It's crazy. Like, that's just not something that is that you see every day, especially from 2010 to till this year. You rarely, that was a rarity, and that'd be like whatever, once a month. So now it's crazy. Gonna wait and see if it pops. It's good. Let's do that. I'm seeing now REPH. It's done this to us before. This may be one I want to see what's good. I'm gonna take it's a penny stock. By the way, a penny stock now is anything under $7. So it used to be true pennies. ETNB. Well, I'll keep it for now. Just see if it turns up. Why is it you have dicked me again? Good Lord. Let me just bend over and grab my ankles. You did it to me twice. Shame on you, now it's shame on me. All right. We're moving. Let's spin the casino wheel. Let's see what we come out with. We are at we got 4 minutes to go. What's the new stock for tomorrow, Jim? Well, since we've got 4 minutes right now, I need to manage these positions. So I need to get. I thought I got out of. Why is it? It's not letting me out. ENTB is not one I'm going to keep. I will tell you what I am going to keep though, Jim. I'm going to keep my ENVB. I'm not going to keep BNTX. It's just too much risk there. Plus, it's not a large position. I do think BNTX did grind up today, so it's not a bad stock. RNAS has been up. It looks like REPH, KDNY. Just look at that grind. Woo, love to see it. Nice. Really, really beautiful chart. Let's see what this thing's done for the week. So this is really the first day it's grinded up. So has it found a bottom? I don't know. It's got a lot of trash in here. It's got to clear. So I'm not going to keep that one. I can't tell you if it's in the clear or not. But based on the Robinhood chart, it's probably not. Not that the Robinhood chart is anything to speak of, because it's not. I will keep REPH. It's done this to me before. LBAI has been a meme stock before. We'll take it off. In fact, a lot of these stocks have. That's how they're on my list. RNAS, I forget. Yeah, it's got the volume. I remember this stock. Let me see what. It's directionally bearish. I'm probably jumping out of it. Appreciate your contribution today. We do tend to like Wish still. I will say that, Jim. And what else are we looking at? CRK, Comstock. So we got in on Comstock when there was a few insiders jumped in at the same time. I'm not sure which driving this, but I am going to keep it. It's just a share. BBIG. I'll probably I'll probably keep it. Screw it. Let's do it. BBIG because it just did it the last hour, right? In the YOLO hour, so there may be a catalyst there. I don't know what that is though, and I wish I did. So I'm gonna roll with these: ENBB, CRK, BBIG, and REPH, just to see what falls out for tomorrow. Really quick, because bell's about to ring, guys. Let me see what I had. Let me blow this up for you really quick. I don't know if that really helps. Coinbase, Gemini, Kraken, FTX all went down on me. What was the one that somebody asked? There's a bunch of charts on here today. We like ATOS. We like CRCT. We like SOFI. ENVB, of course. CEI went 19 today at one point. Love that one. Watch ADTX, ZIOP. So we made the call on ZIOP. We made the call on CRCT. And we made the call on ENVB on Friday. So those are all great calls. A lot of those went 20% or more up. What else? Those are the ones that we like right now. That's all I can tell you until I look at the. Let's see who's sized up today. We'll have more as the bell rings. You'll see about. I'm sure there'll be about 15 filings come in, and then we'll look at Fintel and we'll see what the funds sized up on. It looks like we've got a few in here that I'll take a look at. INVT I'll look at, but we'll go from there. And we are done. So with that being said, guys, appreciate you guys being here for YOLO Hour, aka Power Hour, but we've now changed the name. That's why the little thumbnail's probably different. Yeah, so I just gave you the stocks that I'm bullish on for now. But again, do your own due diligence. This is not financial advice. We have to say that, of course. And with that being said, guys, hey, this has been fun. I appreciate you guys. Scott, appreciate you. J. Joe, thank you. Jay Streets, nice to have you on here. Stay safe up there in Brooklyn. John Vargas, Jim Cooper, thank you. AAA, thank you very much. Dante, thank you. Jim Seeley, thank you very much. Jim, take care. Appreciate you guys. Being said, watch your six. Go hard in the paint. We'll see you next time.